Determine the equation of the line that's perpendicular to the line segment formed by connecting the points 1, 0 and 3, 0 and dividing it into ratio 2:1. Okay, so let us begin. So here we will consider a point A. Let's say A has the coordinates 1, 0. We're going to consider another point B with the coordinates 3, 0. Let's join point A and point B with the help of a straight line. So our goal will be to obtain the equation of a line that is perpendicular to AB. So let's say we consider the perpendicular line CD. This is a line segment CD that divides AB into ratio 2:1 and also it is perpendicular to AB. So our goal will be to determine the equation of CD. So that's what we need to find. So here, let's first begin by obtaining the coordinate of point E. So A is the point where the line CD intersects AB. E is here, dividing AB into ratio 2:1. So we can easily find out the coordinate of point E by using the internal section formula. So let's begin by finding out the coordinate of point A. All we have to do is take 2 and multiply it with B, and 1 will get multiplied to A. This means that if we want to find out the x coordinate of point E, so we will start with the value 2 and multiply it with the x coordinate of B. So we have 2 times 3. Then add this result to 1 times the x coordinate of point A. So that's 1 times 1 divided by the sum of the ratios. So that means 2 will be added to 1. Then for the y coordinate, we'll start with 2 and multiply it with the y coordinate of point B, that's 0, added to this 1 times the y coordinate of point A, where 1 times 0 divided by the sum of the ratios, 2 plus 1. And this is going to give us a value. So we have 2 times 3, that's 6. 6 added to 1, that will be 7. So we have 7/3, that's the x coordinate, and the y coordinate will be simply 0, 1. So we have obtained the coordinates of point E. Now, so let's determine the slope of the line formed by joining points A and B. So here we will start by considering the difference of the y coordinate in the numerator, and in the denominator we have the difference of the x coordinate. So this will be equals to, so let's start with B, and from here we're going to subtract A. So in the numerator we have 0 minus 0, that's the difference of the y coordinate, and in the denominator we have 3 minus 1. So this will be equals to 0. This means that AB is having a slope of 0, which means that AB is parallel to the x-axis. But if we look at the coordinates of point A and B, we can see here that the y coordinate of both A and B are 0. This means that actually AB is along the x-axis. AB is along the x-axis. And if AB is along the x-axis, then that would mean that CD is perpendicular to the x-axis. Because it's already mentioned here that CD is perpendicular to AB. Since AB is the x-axis, we can say that CD is perpendicular to the x-axis. Now we know that if it is perpendicular to the x-axis, we can also say that our line CD is parallel to the y-axis. Now because our line is parallel to the y-axis, we know that any line which is parallel to the y-axis, its equation is given by x equals to A. Now, since the point E lies on the line, now we can write it that since the point E with coordinate 7/3, 0 lie on the line CD, this implies that A corresponds to 7/3. Therefore, we can say that x will be equals to 7/3, and that is the equation of the required line. So that's the line which is perpendicular to the line formed by joining point A and point B, and also perpendicular to AB as well.